Hey guys, Chris Memphis here, back with another video. Today I will be taking a look at the Boss RC30 loop station. But before we get into that, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched my last video. I think it had like 3,500 hits in a week, which is just awesome. If you haven't yet, please hit that sub button. And yeah, let's dive into this video. Alright, so here we have the RC30 from Boss. Just to run through a few things before we go plug it in. So over here we have the effects that are built in. Here you can change the type of effect, switch it on and off here. Then we have your two tracks. Track 1 volume with a slider, track 2 volume with a slider. You have these LED indicators here to let you know if there's data recorded onto said track. Here you got the select buttons to select each track. Then in the middle here you have the LCD display. There's 99 programs you can have in there. You got your up and down arrows, your right and your delete. Then you have your rhythm volume here. This is for any backing tracks or whatever you've got recorded that you can play along with. This is the volume for that. There is different types of beats pre-recorded in here. So here you can flick through the types of beat, the on and off for that particular effect, and your tap tempo. And the last knob on the end here is your volume input for your microphone. Okay. Works the same as any other dual pedal looper. This is your record. Press again to overdub, and then again we'll just play the loops. This is your stop button. Okay. Again, you've got the LED indicators here, which we'll go through later. On the back, we have the XR mic input with a phantom power, which is really handy. Auxiliary in, so you can plug in your MP3 player or whatever through there. You have stereo input, stereo output. There's a input jack here for a expression pedal or an extension pedal, which I'll show you later. Here you use your USB in, so you can save your settings on the computer, input data into there, okay. And your power. Okay. Let's go plug this in and show you what it's all about. Okay, so what we got here is next to the RC30 we have the Boss FS-6 extension pedal, and basically what this does is just makes the couple of the functions a little bit easier to use. So for example, at the moment, the way this is configured at the moment, for your effects, to go through your effects here, firstly to switch your effects off and on, you would have to, if you didn't have the extension pedal, you'd have to tap this twice like that, and that turns on the effects channel. Okay, now if you've got the extension pedal, the FS-6, by pressing the A button, you can control that off and on switch for your effects loop. Also, here you've got the type of effect to scroll through. You can also push both of these together and it will go down the list of your effects. Okay, so that makes that a lot easier to control. Button B is to change from track 1 to track 2. So instead of having to hold in the right hand pedal, which is your stop pedal, so if you hold that in, it changes to track 2. See the LED indicator lit up there, where instead of having to hold that for 2 seconds, you can just push the B button to swap tracks. Very handy, very good feature. I recommend if you do end up getting the RC30, or even the RC3 for that matter. I'm pretty sure the FS-6 can work with that as well. So yeah, very well worth getting. I'll plug a guitar in and let's have a bit of a listen. Okay, so first thing we do, to start recording your loop, we push this button here, and you got to push it on the beat. Okay, very important, and then stop it exactly where you want it to start again. Okay, all right. So let's just do something simple. So here we go. Okay, and we'll try the first effect by pushing the A button. There's that one. We'll push the A and B both together, and that will go down the effect list. We'll see what the next one is. Right. It's a bit weird. So you got a bit of a phaser happening there. It's quite nice. Next one's a delay. And then you got a slight overdrive. Stop that. Now we'll turn that effect off. Now if we can press play again on this, that'll just keep going. Then we can dub over that again by pushing this button again. Alright. Okay. And if we don't like it, push this button in again and hold it, and that'll delete the last thing you play and keep the first loop. Okay, and then you can go back and do it again. Okay. So that's basically how you record a basic loop. Handy if you just want to jam out. If you're trying to practice a solo, you can record the rhythm section and then just keep it going over and over and over. I find it really useful for writing solos. I'll play the rhythm, put it on a loop, and I can just nut out a solo. And yeah, it's great for that. So let's have a look at some of the preset beats. Okay, so to turn the beat on, and automatically you get the hi-hat. Okay, set the tempo, you got this tempo button here. Okay, then you can go through the types of effects, type of beats, sorry. That's number 1. Number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you can see, there's pretty much catered for any type of beat that you'd want to jam along to, and you can also import through the USB as well, so you can import your own beats. So that's it guys, that's the crash course on the Boss RC30 looper station. Hope you found that useful. If you did, please smash that like button. I will be using this in my next video, so hit that sub button, stay tuned, and I'll see you real soon. Later.